following is an unpaid preview for a game seeking funding on Kickstarter. The product seen here is a work in progress and is subject to change during the duration of the project. Hello everyone, I'm Ferdinand the Cardboard Stacker, and welcome to the Kickstarter preview to Rival Restaurant by Gap Closer Games. Alright, let's move into the overview, and it's not me this time, but one of the designers, Rob True, who's going to show off the game, as this was filmed at Strategicon OrcCon in Los Angeles, I think just yesterday. So let's go ahead and let him do the talking. Alright everyone, I'm here at Strategicon. This is what? OrcCon, right? And I'm with Rob Chu, and we're here with their Kickstarter preview for Rival Restaurant, which is on Kickstarter for like what, 3 more days?
3 more days,
yeah.
February 18th.
All right, and it's a game about cooking, being a chef, being part of a restaurant, trying to be the best you can be, and beating all the rest.
That's right, absolutely. Yeah, so let me explain the game to you. So the goal of Rival Restaurants is to be the first restaurant to hit 20 popularity points. The way you earn popularity points is you work on recipes. The way you work, when you find the correct ingredients, you can cook, and that allows you to gain popularity points. And the first one to 20 becomes the winner and wins the game. So, just like in the restaurant business, time waits for no one, which means, unlike many games, in this game, it's always your turn. And so what's going to happen is you'll pick a chef, each with different powers, and a restaurant, each with different level up bonuses. And what you're going to do is you're going to pick the location that you want to go to on the game board in order to buy the ingredients you want for your recipes. Now, everyone will do this at the same time. So, as soon as all players are ready, they'll show their little wheels like this, they'll flip, and they'll move their chefs to the desired location. The next phase is called Buy and Barter. During Buy and Barter, you'll get exactly 1 minute to do as much buying and as much bartering or trading as you can. And it happens all at the same time, fluidly. So, when they say go, buy and barter, people would pay money to the bank, like such, take their ingredients, and they would slot them in to their correct ingredient. That's not what they need, but pretend it is. At the same time, their friend is doing the same thing, and at the same time, they're trading. They're asking, hey, can I trade you garlic for my beef? Can I trade you this for that? And unlike many games, you only have a minute. So if you take too long, you get nothing, because that's actually how the real life works. After time's up, we move on to the last phase, cooking counter. So your chef comes back, and this is the resolution phase. If you have enough ingredients, you can cook, you consume the ingredients, you get popularity, you get garbage, which is bad, and then you would get another recipe. The last part then is counter, and what happens is we get a new set of ingredients at the market each day. Anything in the far right expires, just like real markets, and you get new ingredients. And that's the basic gist of the game. There's so many more things. There's something called a mystery mart where there's all kinds of crazy ingredients like alien goo, which is like a wild card. It's any ingredient you want it to be. There's chocolate, tofu, secret sauce, all kinds of fun things. There's something called the island where you can buy action cards and mess with each other. There's fun stuff like you can tax each other, infest them with aliens, infest them with rats, all kinds of different stuff. You can clean your garbage, and lastly, you can upgrade your restaurants permanently. That's the basic gist of the game. We're really excited about it. It comes with 12 different chefs, 8 different restaurants, and there's lots of different combinations of players and lots of paths to victory. We're on Kickstarter until February 18th, so thanks for listening.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thanks Rob for giving us that brief overlook. I do really appreciate that. It's really cool to have a designer on here that will explain the game. But anyway, just moving on to my impressions, I did play one game of this. It's still a prototype version in there, and basically the game has a bit of has strategy and it has negotiation. So it's all the game. That's what the game's about. So the strategy part is about building up buying upgrades for your restaurant, and also using your effects. So as you gain popularity, you gain some cool effects that will allow you to maybe either take out the garbage for less money or in different turns. Where you're going is very important because you only get to go one place per round, and maybe you can get food at a much better price than normal. As for the other part, negotiation, it's all about trading, wheeling, and dealing in that matter. It kind of reminds me of Chinatown, which is another cool negotiation game where you're trying to figure out what's something that is worth and how much, what do you need. So you're looking at everyone, hey, you need noodles, I need some money so I can buy some more other stuff in there. And this is all done in just 1 minute, so you have to be on your toes and look at everyone's card, what they need, because sometimes they don't know if what you have is available to them until you're going to start cooking with those recipes. A lot of things can be traded. You can trade cards for money, money for cards, cards as in the ingredients, even special ingredients that people really need. And there's also these even trash tokens, because after you cook, you will gain trash and you have to get rid of them, or else you won't get as much popularity as a food, because your restaurant will be stuck with this trash in there. So I thought that's kind of funny in the game that you can trade your trash for either money or for food. The game has a lot of replayability, especially in the restaurants, and the several number of cooks or chefs you can have in there. Each chef has a different ability. I think there's maybe over 8 if I can remember. And there's also, each restaurant has a different effect as you gain popularity. So that's really cool. So a game that will keep going after you play your first one. And the last thing I like to say are both the food theme is a really awesome theme that they're having there. It's more of a rival kind of restaurant. It kind of reminds me of some Food Network shows that Cutthroat Kitchen or Iron Chef kind of thing, where you're trying to make the best and fastest recipes possible. And of course, the art is tremendous and very, very outstanding, and I really do like how it looks. It seems very, very professional. It was only done by one artist too, and I'm glad to meet both the designers and the artists when I got to play this at the convention. Alright, so those are my thoughts on Rival Restaurants. You're only going to have a few more hours to check this game out on Kickstarter, so if this is something that you're interested in, please go ahead and check it out. I have a link in the description below. Anywho, thanks for joining me on this Kickstarter preview. Until next time, remember to keep on stacking games. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on board and card games. This is the Cardboard Stacker, and remember to keep on stacking games.